What's up everyone, thanks for stopping in again with SkyHigghReef. This video I just wanted to go through the importance of husbandry versus the maturity of your tank. I think a lot of people get into how mature your tank is, how old your tank is, when in reality it's the husbandry that I believe allows you to keep certain species of SPS coral and LPS coral, soft corals, versus the maturity of the tank. A lot of times you see new tanks are set up and within days they have SPS corals and they thrive for years on. And you see a lot of this with more of the expert level or more experienced leveled hobbyists, and I don't believe it's the equipment or the rock or the water or the setup, more so as the experience that hobbyist has and the maturity of his husbandry, so to speak, that allows for the success and the ability of the tank to be able to thrive. And really when I say thrive, what I mean is the ability to get the tank to grow and the corals to adjust to your light and your conditions and your way of reef keeping, because all of our way is different. No two tanks are exactly the same ever. And I really believe that's the beauty of our hobby, the fact that we all do it a different way, but can theoretically achieve the same results. The lifespan of your tank, so that way you can ensure success as opposed to using hope as a solution. Hope as a solution in the reefing hobby doesn't really work. Over time you have to start really understanding the chemistry that's happening. I don't believe we're reef keepers as much as we're water keepers. Perfect water is what allows tanks to thrive and grow. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect for your setup, perfect for your water change schedule, perfect for your dosing schedule, perfect for your reef schedule. I wouldn't recommend someone that doesn't have the time to monitor their tank consistently to go for an all floating SPS reef setup. Maybe you should start off with something with softies, with leathers, with Gregorians. Still a beautiful reef, just a different type of reef. Just like in the ocean, not all things are the same. Different areas of the ocean have different type of corals. Different homes have different corals. Different reefs have different reef keepers, so to speak. And if you use this methodology as opposed to chasing numbers just the way you're chasing that picture you saw online, you'd be a lot better off knowing what it is that you're getting into. Keeping an SPS tank isn't hard when you're prepared to keep an SPS tank. When you have all of the equipment that you need and you've accumulated it over time based on your tank's needs and how you've grown with that tank, I believe that's where the husbandry versus the maturity of the tank really takes place. You can have a 10-year-old tank, but if that person has a maintenance company that comes out and services it for 10 years and he just stares at it, he or she, then that person wouldn't be able to maintain that tank after the fact. And I really believe that's where the beauty of the husbandry side of the hobby comes into play. When you really take the time to take care of your tank and really grow the tank the way that you want it to grow, and you grow with the tank and you upgrade and you get different things, husbandry really takes you to the next level. I don't believe it's the equipment. I don't believe it's the maturity of the rock, so to speak. I don't believe it's, what calcium reactor you have, what lights you have. I believe it's you. If you really take the time, the effort to research and allow you to grow with it like anything else in life. I use a lot of analogies in my videos, but the first time you try to ride a bike, it doesn't go very well. But someone ends up being the world champion bike racer of the world, so to speak, at some point in their life. And that doesn't just happen because someone gave them a really nice bike and a really nice helmet. It comes through training and years of hard work and dedication and, really believing in that hobby and believing in yourself and being able to get it done as a goal. That's where husbandry comes into play in reef keeping. And I believe it is the key factor in having a thriving reef versus a mature reef. You can have a mature reef that's full of green hair algae year after year and you don't even know what it is, but it's swaying in the water, it's moving in the wind. when in reality, that's not the goal. The goal is to have a nice, beautiful display tank that when people walk into your home, the first thing they do is walk over it and look at it. No one will ever really understand the work that you put into it, but to have someone walk into my house at least, and when they stop and they stare at my tank and check it out, it's a beautiful feeling. It's a feeling of accomplishment. It's a feeling of I did well. I took care of this tank. I provided the husbandry that allowed someone else to see my vision without even understanding how we got here. And when I say how we got here, I'm talking about in regards to how we got to this point where your reef is a full reef and it's the reef of your dreams and it's perfect, and now you're thinking about upgrading because you're out of space and it's time to expand. That's the beauty of the reefing hobby. It's not a one-way, everything is set in stone type of hobby. This is a hobby where there is room for growth, where there is room for experiment, where there are a lot of avenues that you can take to achieve different results. And if you take it seriously and take the time and really pay attention to what's going on in your reef and learn what's happening, then it will really work out for you and you'll achieve success and your tank will thrive and it will grow and it will become one of the best reefs that you've ever seen because it's yours and you made it happen year after year. Eventually it becomes its own ecosystem and it's not as hard as you think. The tank will take care of itself a lot of the time. And that is why I believe husbandry is the #1 key to success in the reefing hobby. I believe if you take the time to take care of your tank, it will flourish and it will do very well. So I just want to thank everyone for watching the video. I'm working through learning how to make them still, how to get this audio right, how to get the visuals correct. If you want to check me out on Instagram at SkyHigghReef, you can also check out a new reef club that we're starting here in Miami, the 305 Reefers. You can check us out on Reef to Reef. I'm also on there under SkyHigghReef as well. And just thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know of anything that you think I should change or do better for the future. Just want to shout out Innovative Marine, Aqua Illumination, Polyp Lab, Aquaforce, Sever from Aquaforce, Reef to Reef, and our new reef club, 305 Reefers in Miami. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button.
Wishing on a star. away.